When will Geom 2.2 come out? Well, here we go again. So I made a few videos in the past explaining when 2.2 will release. Of course, they are all predictions of funny dates and weren't actually expected to come out on. Looking at what other people are saying, I honestly think robtop made a good decision of pushing Geom 2.2 into November because a hot buggy mess wouldn't be right. 2.2 is just December. I don't know, it's like a 50-50 if it's gonna come out on November. But if it's still unfinished, I really don't know. He might do a Christmas or a New Year's drop because he still has a ton to do. Some key hints are the price drops ending on November 28th and the latest 2.2 beta update. So I decided to ask you guys, and there were a lot of responses. So without further ado, let's see what your predictions are. Let's go. Beanable says, maybe at the end of November, just cause Rob hasn't mentioned anything about another delay. But honestly, I don't really care how long it takes. I'd rather him take his time and put out something good that he's proud of, instead of rushing it and getting it out and it's a lackluster. Mac Genius says, originally I predicted it was either gonna release on August 13th, the 10-year anniversary, or Christmas. Obviously, the first guess was nowhere close. Since the Geom 2.2 release date has been postponed once already, robtop likely feels like he needs to get it out before November 30th, or else he's gonna lose the community's trust. I feel like one of two things will happen. It will be released November 29th or 30th. It will be released Christmas week. For option 1 to be possible, Rob would need to give at least a week notice before 2.2 releases, November 23rd to November 24th. I'm slowly starting to become less confident in option 1. Meanwhile, option 2 makes a lot more sense in terms of getting more people to play the update. Everyone is going to be off school for the holidays, and not only would that help build hype for the update, but it gives people more time and chance to play the game right as the update goes live. I'm 50-50 what might happen. I genuinely have no idea. Grand Flowers says, I don't think 2.2 is releasing November. Even though the robtop says the update is coming out November, that promise means nothing to us because robtop already broke his promise when saying 2.2 was coming out in October. Robtop has been mentioning in the Discord of Geom how he's been fixing bugs and setting up new servers while now. I just don't see any signs of this update coming out this month. It's too close to the end of November. Maybe December though. We'll have to see. It would be nice to see 2.2 coming out as a Christmas gift, but knowing Rob, he's probably not going to delay the update just because of a holiday. Coraline says there's no more chance of 2.2 coming in November. At the pace we're going, I'll say it will release on December. Right now, robtop is working on Dash, the new main level, but once he's done with the levels, he needs to do a final checkup, do the polishing, and then he'll release it. And since he takes time to do all of these, it'll likely release in December. Now, when exactly in November? I don't know, but we'll see. Matt Tack says 50-50 November or December. Hopefully as late as possible, not gonna lie. Purely for selfish reasons. Troy PM says, I think that 2.2 is going to drop at the end of November. I don't think robtop would just do a silent drop of the biggest update of the game. So I think sometimes in the next few days he's going to announce the release date at the end of the month so that we could, finish up a few projects that we need to get done before 2.2. Osk says, I'm a bit hesitant giving guesses publicly, cause I've been a mod and people think I haven't any idea of when the update is dropping, and that's not the case. My personal guess is the 27th to the 29th, cause it's near the end of the month, but not too soon. SD Slayer says, November 30th, if it's gonna come out in November, if not, December 8th. CoinDude said, whenever Rob is ready, man has a life to live, we gotta give him a break. On the other hand, he also says, it's hard to guess, but I'll go with January, a New Year's update. Clock says, but maybe December or January 2024. I don't think November. Same thing with Ender. December. Don't think robtop can get it done by November. Electrify says, at some point in time of existence, but it's not out yet. But probably December. BiteStar says, never. Okay. Flub says December. Just December. And December 9th, actually. I don't know any reasoning behind this. Nothing is scary says 30th, as I don't think robtop will rush it in my opinion, which I honestly agree with. Howdy says, I have no clue when it's coming. Honestly, I don't even know if robtop knows a release date yet. It's totally possible we won't see a release until 2024 or later. Boffus thinks that Geom 2.2 will be delayed to December or then January. AzaFTW thinks 28th because that's when the sale ends. And hello Aza. Floofy Wan says sometime over the next 5 days. And lastly, Dlovan SL SL says, I'm pretty sure 2.2 could be releasing around this week. I could be saying that's true because robtop really promised us that it'll be releasing this month, and hopefully not the last day, and I will count it as December, and that wouldn't be great. Well, we went through a lot of responses, and I could see where each point of view was coming from. Just all I have to say is that there are hopes of Geometry Dash 2.2 coming out in November. Oh, and